tell you all about my edible backyard gardening. And it's about to get gut punched by cold weather here in Florida. Most of what I have in the backyard in terms of edible stuff is all susceptible to freeze. And I just checked the weather site and it says it's going to get the actual temperature, not the the feels like temperature. It's actually supposed to get down to 80 degrees. So that's insane in my way of looking at the world. I'm down here at the end of my street just checking out the conditions. I actually was looking to see if I wanted to come out for a surf. If you're not subscribed already, please do. Also, if you're watching this after the fact, oh look, seagull. If you're watching this after the fact, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and a comment. It helps, it costs you nothing. And if you do that right now, I will be super stoked. So let's look at what the ocean is doing. It is super flat. I mean, like Lake Atlantic. There's a giant storm barreling down the peninsula that has got snow happening somewhere about Gainesville right now. Saw it on the radar and heading this way. They say it's almost certainly going to snow in Tampa tonight. It's slated to get to 28 degrees here. That means if any of that slips this way, it could snow a little here as well. That's amazing. My neighbors are absolutely freaking out, tying up their baby coconut trees with sheets and putting light bulbs underneath them and all manner of this and that going on. I have been releasing some new Eat Your Backyard videos, just some shorts, and I do plan on doing many more. So if you are wondering where are all the videos, more on the way. Many, many more on the way. I also may start doing some performances on the channel, music performances. I also have a channel called Honey Tap, HUNNITAP, which is also on YouTube. That's where all my original music and my musical performances, and I also do guitar reviews. I do all kinds of stuff over there. If you got any interest in that kind of thing, you should go over and check it out for sure. Man, oh man. You see there's a cruise ship out there. I don't know if you can make that out all the way. Just where that dark cloud is on the horizon, just below that to the right, there's a cruise ship. And then there's two more that are tough to make out, so I doubt you'll be able to see them. But yeah, three cruise ships, probably about 4 or 5 miles out. Hopefully this is as cold as it will get this year. It will not destroy too much, but I've got lots of banana trees that are going to definitely get some burnage going on, if not get killed. I hope that it doesn't kill any of my coconut trees, but that could happen. That's always the risk you take planting coconut trees this far north. I am just beneath the subtropical line, which means that it's a 50-50 chance of whether you can have coconut trees. If you look over here, there's one right there. Of course, near the ocean. It's somewhat of an insulation, so probably the ones on the beach won't get just killed, but hard to say. I don't plan on doing anything to wrap up my tropical stuff. I just kind of let it happen. If things die, I'll plant new things. That's my strategy. But the temperature's dropping rapidly here. And I'll tell you what, if I could see one rideable wave come through, I think I would probably go surfing right now. In a wetsuit. When I came down here, one of my neighbors was out just down the beach on a longboard. He caught a few waves, so he can say he surfed today. That's the rule. Got to catch 3. Then you can claim you surfed. These are basically just breaking right on the beach. he was, there's a little rock shelf. Probably where I would go if I ended up going out surfing, but there is like nothing at all breaking. We are going to close the coop door to the chicken coop tonight. Normally we leave it open and we close the outer door to their chicken coop. But tonight I think we'll close the door, pen them in. And the rabbit has been secured with some pile of t-shirts to kind of burrow into, and also gave her a lot of like picked weeds and things that she loves to eat, and she can also burrow into that, so she should be just fine. Also covered up her cage with a tarp. There we go. We got the lone beach walker. Love that. Got the beach all to yourself. Look at that. Not a single person. You know, I'd claim even when it is cloudy like this, it doesn't feel dismal in Florida. It always feels bright, even when it's dark. Pretty cool. I'll point out something. You see this? This is all sea grapes. These are actually edible, believe it or not. The oats that they produce. But you see these? That's because rabbits live up in these sea grapes and they come out and eat that far. But if they go any farther, the hawks can nail them, so they quickly retreat. But they only eat up to the edge. So like all these little sea grapes are chewed down, but the rest are left high. I thought that's kind of interesting. And if you look down the beach, you can see they extend farther back in. But right here by this spot where they all hide, they come out and they can get some grass. Lots of hawks flying up and down. Peregrine falcons is what they are. Man, oh man. Whitecaps starting to form just 100 yards off the beach. That is a stiff offshore wind. So thanks for everybody on the stream. If you would, give me a sub, thumbs up. And come on by, check out all the Eat Your Backyard videos. I've got thousands of them now. Thousands upon thousands of videos. And my music channel, HunnitAp, HUNNITAP. That's where all my music is, and that's where I am much more often than on this channel. My biggest decision today is, how should I play music? Should I play it on Eat Your Backyard? Should I play it on HunnitAp? Should I make music? I might make some backing tracks. That's something I've been thinking about doing. So it'd be kind of nice just to get a blanket and a hammock and come down here. I have the kind of hammock where it's a freestanding, it has a frame. Take a little beach nap. Nothing like a beach nap. Well, all right, just checking in, showing you what's going on, hunkering down for the freeze. Hope you have a great night, and we'll see you on Eat Your Backyard or HunnitAp, hopefully tonight.